morning. Wow, I look great. We were just at the park working out. I work out on Fridays, usually with a group, but they were working out indoors today, and I was like, it is just too beautiful to be indoors. So we came to the park, the kids played. I just did a little circuit. I can put it here on the screen if you want to see what I did. Yeah, it's kind of a new workout for me. I've been only doing it for like a month. As you're watching this, I am overdue. I'm fine with it. It's okay. I was expecting it all along. I have things to do yet, and it's not dragging. I feel fine, except at night my back hurts because I sleep on my left side and it just like gets a kink or something. I don't know. Other than that, I feel good. But yeah, got a workout in. The weather's beautiful. I'm excited to take you along on a day of my life, massively pregnant. Yeah, these days are counting down for sure, one way or another. Yeah, there's a lot of exciting things I want to get done today, show you guys. We have a fun evening planned, a little girls' night. Me and Ivani and her little friend, we're going to paint pottery, and yeah, we'll see how that all goes down. But right now I need to head to the produce stand. I want to get some fresh baked bread. I don't have time to do that myself today, and also some apples because I'm putting together these like theme basket, gift baskets for Pastor Appreciation, as something that our church is doing. And I'll explain a little bit more about that later, the whole like preacher situation at Mennonite churches, how that works. But anyway, I did want to say, I will link my skirt, my athletic skirt down below. I always get tons of questions. This one's from One Oak Apparel. And this shirt, I think it's actually a golf shirt, but it's the only one that like fits me anymore. And I got this off of Amazon. I really, really highly recommend it. It's really nice quality. So I can link that for you guys too. But enough chit chat, let's get this vlog going. This could be possibly the last one until I am a mom of 3. Ah! Are you guys excited, kids?
For the baby.
For the baby? Okay, it's been like an hour. I am showered, I washed my hair. I look like an egg because I just pulled it straight back because I did some skincare and I just wanted it off my face. Excuse me, this is how I'm gonna be looking for the next couple hours before I get ready for this evening. But I am in the middle of making lunch here. The kids are listening to a Curious George audiobook. And let me show you what we're having. And yes, I did buy another pumpkin. It was too cute to leave there. I am making sweet potato fries for lunch. I actually have chicken nuggets going back there in my new air fryer. We finally got one. Josh has been begging for me to get an air fryer for probably 2 years. And I was always like, well, we have to wait till we have a bigger kitchen. And then we got the bigger kitchen and it just never happened. And anyway, I'm not one for like every single new kitchen gadget that comes down the line that I have to have it. But we have been loving our Cosori air fryer, and they're partnering with me on this video to like kind of show you what they're all about. Can you guys hear it? It's like super quiet, very, very easy to use. And yeah, I just pull it out all the time. I thought that's the other thing with kitchen gadgets. I kind of often feel like, well, they just sit there and they don't get used. Like my panini press, it literally sits there and I use it like a couple times a year and I go through like a phase. But this thing is so easy to pull out, get it preheated, and then just go. And the recipes that I've been making have all turned out really good. Yeah, French fries are a popular one. Sweet potato fries get really good. Also, we've tried wings. I haven't perfected that one yet, just with like the flavor profile and everything, but we are a wing family. They get really good in there. And I thought I'd put it in this video because Christmas is coming up semi-soon and you might have somebody in your family looking for an air fryer. And this Cosori one, I definitely recommend just because, not only for the reasons I've already said, but also because it's really pretty looking. It's very like sleek and like matte black. I really like it. It's sitting on my counter. It looks very sleek and modern. And with air fryers, you get crispy food without having to like deep fry and like oily mess. I don't deep fry stuff. It's just too much of an oily mess. And so now we're getting that same texture, but with an air fryer. The Cosori air fryer is great even if you have a big family. And possibly my sorry, I'm waving a knife at you guys. Possibly my favorite thing about it is that you can order it on Amazon and have it shipped right to you. I will put my affiliate code for you guys in the description box. Feel free to use that. If that's something you've been hoping to get eventually, don't put it off like I did for so long. You'll be glad you have it once you have it. And I don't even peel these things. I like the crispy skins on the sweet potatoes, like coming right out of the air fryer. They're really good. And I'm gonna make a sriracha dip to go with this. You guys have to try that out as well. It's so good. So these chicken nuggets are looking really good. They're almost done. I just shook them. It gives you a reminder to shake them halfway through. So I will be getting these sweet potatoes in just a sec. So just a drizzle of olive oil, and then I'm gonna toss it so they're all coated. Some salt, generous peppering, pinch of onion powder, and garlic powder, sprinkling of paprika, and a little more salt just because. Give it all a toss. We're gonna do it at 400 for 10 minutes. Just gonna throw them right here into the basket. Super, super easy. I feel like this is not really a cooking tutorial. You guys can figure this out for yourselves. Okay, and in they go. And it starts right like that. I will shake them halfway through, so I'll hit the shake button. Okay, you guys have to try this honey sriracha sauce that I'm about to make. It is so good on anything with eggs or avocado, sweet potatoes, sweet potato fries. And I'm all about measuring, but for making a condiment sauce, you don't need to do that. I just pretty much dump and squeeze, and I will put the recipe for this down below, so you guys don't have to even try following along right now. But take the tablespoon of honey, so it's like that spicy and sweet kind of combination. And you also get some vinegar, which makes it like a little bit of a tang to it. So delicious. And I wish I had smoked paprika, but I don't, so we're just gonna do regular paprika. And to make all these flavors pop, you want to don't skip this part here, you want the juice from half of a lime. It is divine. Okay, I'm just gonna whisk it all together. So it's kind of like a mayo base. And then you just have all that flavor in there to make it amazing. There you have it. Okay, it just beeped, so I'm gonna shake them. And back in they go. Sriracha, it's kind of spicy, so they get the chicken dipping sauce, which is like off-brand Chick-fil-A sauce. Oh, there's the French fries. Just look at that. So good. No greens today, but that's okay. So we ate lunch and we decided we're gonna have a little bit of arts and crafts time with food. And make little mini apple pies in the air fryer. I've never done this before, so we'll see if it works out. And today is not the day to do everything homemade. So yes, the apple pie filling is bought, and so is the pie crust, but that's okay. You smash it all up, like that. Okay, go ahead.
I want to.
Fit it right up against there, and you can push down as hard as you can, and twist. There. Okay, now look, this is what we do. It's like a sticker. Just pull it off. Whee! Okay, Fletcher's turn.
this one? This one? Or did you do this one?
Okay, it's preheated. I've never had anything stick to my air fryer before, but just in case, I'm gonna do this anyway. And we're gonna just fill up the bottom with little apple pies. Oh, they're so cute. Okay, so there they are. Okay, so we're gonna do it for 10 minutes at 350, and we'll see it, we'll check them then. Okay, well the apple pies are baking. I am cleaning up the kitchen, but look what the kids are up to. This is a mom hack for all of you. If your kids are kind of bored and you want something new to do, set up your tent. It's beautiful weather right now for it. And they just play out here left and right all the time. That's about Ivani's hair is such a mess, crawling in and out. Oh, you guys have a mess in here. But yeah, I'm planning to tear the tent down when it gets too cold for it and then start over again maybe like after we get back from Florida in like February. Set it up in the basement just to give them something fun and new to do again. Yeah, use that, definitely. It's always fun to have like a new domain to play in, you know? Okay, that only took about 7 minutes and they look amazing. I'm gonna taste these quick before I call the kids in. We're gonna see how they are. It says you can dip them in like caramel sauce. Personally, I feel like they've gotta be sweet enough. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. They're warm, so they're amazing. I do feel like they'd be even better with homemade pie crust, which I have my apple pie recipe on my website. Use that crust recipe if you want, but this is really good. And I didn't have to do any work, so why not? The air fryer makes it like perfect because it's like crispy but flaky. It's definitely a good one to try in the air fryer. So definitely check into Kasori. The Amazon link is down below. I'm gonna eat some apple pie. Kids! And all the recipes that I used today for lunch, I will link down below in the description box, so definitely check those out as well. Okay, so I didn't know if I was gonna have time for this today, but I do. Still not nap time yet, so I'm gonna get this done. So October was Pastor Appreciation Month, which is a big thing in the Mennonite community because we don't pay our preachers, our pastors. It is not a paid position. It is not something that you apply for. It is actually, you get ordained. If you want to look more into that, you can read Acts 2, I believe it is. And basically that's how we do. We elect by lot who is going to be our next leader. Obviously, you make sure you have qualified individuals before you use the lot and everything. But yeah, so I actually have 2 friends that are my age or a little bit younger even, and their husbands are preachers at their churches, which is nuts. It's crazy. Like, how old am I? If you hear noises over there, the kids are listening to Franklin Loses a Tooth, I think it is. An audiobook. Anyway, so there's a lot of time and dedication involved into being a preacher. We give offerings to them throughout the year and things like that, but it's not like they can rely on a certain amount of money coming from the church. All the men have, regular jobs just like the rest of us, like a lay member would, but then they also have to preach and do all the behind the scenes things that go with, leading a church. So yeah, there's a lot of sacrifice involved. And so anyway, I encourage you to take care of your pastors, especially if you are a Mennonite and they are doing it because they feel God's calling on their life, not for the money, that's for sure. And yeah, I mean, if you have more questions, let me know. I could go into that more, but I think it is really cool how we have regular lay men out there being preachers. And yes, in the Mennonite communities, it is traditionally men preachers. So we have 4 preachers at our church, and I decided to make them gift baskets. I did this one time when we went to our old church. I did this once and it seemed to be a hit. So I did it again. It's like a breakfast basket. I have all the stuff behind me here of just all kinds of kind of a little bit fancier things you might not spend your own money on, like fancy coffee, tea, maple syrup, honey, that kind of stuff. And I'm gonna just put it together into a big box. Now our church did do kind of an organized thing where they said, bring a gift for your pastor that starts with the first letter of your last name. And I had already come up with this idea before I saw the paper, but I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna call this food, right? Fox food, it works. But they are specifically breakfast bundle things here. So let me show you what I got. If you're gonna do this idea, please steal it. Like, take this idea and run with it if you wanna use it, but just know it's gonna add up. It will definitely add up. It's not gonna be as cheap as you think it is. I got each of the crates here for $10. I wish I could find free bushel baskets like I did the last time, but I couldn't find them, and I got $10 crates from a produce stand nearby. And then here's some other things that I picked up from either Aldi or the produce stand. So I'm gonna give them each 2 kinds of cereal, and then I got 2 kinds of pancake mix for some reason. I think that was an accident, but anyway, they're gonna each get 2 kinds. And these iced lattes, I have no idea if they're good or not. Aldi had them. And then over here we have Harvest Lane Farm Market jam. I just got a bunch of different kinds, and then I have loose leaf ginger peach tea and some fancy granola, different flavors, and Pennsylvania maple syrup, and then local honey, and some expensive coffee. Appalachian coffees, I have not heard of them, but they seem to be, yeah, they smell amazing. And then I have homemade bread here, and apples kind of like to use to make it a little bit prettier and more colorful. So there is everything. There's so many other things you could do. Like you could do kid-friendly things like those straws that have like the milk that you suck up. You could do perishable things like milk and meat and things like that, but these are gonna be sitting out on a table at our communion service for them to grab and pick up. So I just wanted things that were non-perishable. Food seems like an easy gift to give, so I'm afraid a bunch of people from church are gonna do the same thing, like food stuff. And so I was like, if I do non-perishable things, there's no rush to eat it. The bread they can freeze, and everything else is just fine on the shelf for a while. There's no pressure to like get it eaten really quick or anything like that. So anyway, take care of your pastors, preachers. If you missed Pastor Appreciation Month, that's totally fine. November is a great time to give too. Anyway, I'm gonna get these things assembled, and then it is nap time. Okay, here they are, all assembled. It doesn't look like near as much once they're all in there. I thought about like filling the bottom with something and then putting the cereal boxes in the back and like really making it spill out, but I just know we'll be ending up reconstructing them over and over again when we're trying to get them and transport them to church. So I did put the cereal boxes and the pancake mix and all that stuff way down in the bottom. So these things are chock full of food. How fun. And yeah, there's a little theme going on with the breakfast thing. I feel like I should put like a big red ribbon or something here, but honestly, that's not really me. I like the rustic crates. Anyway, that's done, and I wish I would have done 5 and did one for me. Okay, and then speaking of gift baskets, Josh's brother is getting married and their bridal shower is this weekend. So I put together this little basket. It's a caddy she had on her registry. So I ordered that to the house from Amazon. And then I just filled it with a bunch of Blue Land. I thought it might be fun for her to try. I'm sure it's new to her. And I like Blue Land, I enjoy it. And then I just got a bunch of other cleaning supplies from Walmart, tucked in some rags. And it's definitely not like the most fun, glamorous gift, but it'll be very useful, and absolutely nobody likes spending their own money on cleaning supplies. So also one other thing here, look at that. My friend makes room sprays and stuff, and so I'm gonna give her one of those. Yeah, other than that, it's just a bunch of basic cleaning supplies. So it is much later on. I'm actually getting ready to get the kids up from their naps. Me and Ivani are going to do a girls' night tonight. Like I mentioned, I am wearing all the taupe colors tonight. Amazon, and the Main Street Exchange for this, and my boots super old from Kohl's. But yeah, so we are going into Lancaster City, and we're gonna paint pottery at Pottery Works. So we'll see how that goes. It's for Ivani and her little friend's birthday. They have their birthdays like a month apart, and so we are splitting the difference and doing it tonight just for fun. I think a little girls' night sounds so cute, and we'll probably hit up a coffee shop this evening. Cafe 18 is one of my favorites in the city. It's always really full though, so hopefully we'll be able to get seats. But I made reservations at Pottery Works for 6 o'clock. And Ivani is so excited to paint like a cup or a bowl or something. She wanted to paint like an angel at first. And I was like, well, then you can't really use it. And she's like, yeah, she wants something she can use. So we'll see what she picks out. And here is the bump today. It looks different every day. My mom just stopped in and she's like, yeah, you look really like it's not dropped. I'm like, Mom, don't say that. I don't know. Anyway, this is about as big as I'm gonna get here. So I guess I'm glad I have that for documentation. But anyway, gotta go get the kids up. Oh, also, I didn't even bother recombing my hair. Then I just like fluffed it up a little bit because it was so, you know, pulled back. And I have a little hair tie in. Like I said, all the taupe things. Anyway, let's get moving. Okay, so we just got back from our night on the town. It was so fun. The little girls, I think, had a ton of fun. And yeah, I got home and I cleaned up the kitchen. It was like a wreck. Got some laundry put away and stuff like that. And now I'm tidying up my office space. By the way, guys, have you ever seen such beautiful candles? They smell so good. And they're just so festive and perfect. So if there's any left on the website, definitely go grab them. I have a limited quantity this year. And they're poured right here in Lancaster County. So yeah, grab them while you can. Anyway, I wanted to wrap up this video by answering a question. What in the world? Is that a bee? I don't know. Anyway, I wanted to answer a question I was getting a couple different times. People were asking, what are we doing to prepare the kids for a new baby, and like just in general, what are we doing to prepare for a new baby? And believe it or not, I still have plenty of things on my to-do list. So I always just counted on going late. So I mean, I guess I'm not that surprised. So something that we're giving our future selves is hopefully more independent kids. I have been like being really intentional about trying to get them to be more independent, teaching them how to put their socks on, where to put their clothes. Yeah, just like getting them to do some of their own self-care things themselves. And also with that, trying to get organized so that everything is in its place, so I can get them to help me run and grab this or grab that. They can help put their laundry away. I taught Ivani how to hang her clothes. Fletcher knows how to put on his shoes now and his socks sometimes. He can go find pants upstairs and things like that. You guys want to hear my to-do list of things I still need to do. You would think I should have it all done by now, but no. I want to organize the books yet, organize the pantry, organize the toys, Christmas decor. Yes, if I have time, I'm gonna decorate for Christmas a little bit, because it's not gonna happen probably if I don't do it before the baby shows up. But it's frivolous, I don't need to do it, but it would be kind of fun. Organize the Tupperware drawer. I wanna organize under the sink, and I wanna organize Ivani's bows. Just some things that I've been putting off for a while that just are not getting done. So that's the quick, short answer to your question. Just trying to get our kids to be more independent. Josh is actually gonna be hanging hooks in the laundry so they can hang up their own coats. They can already put their shoes away, but I have to hang up their coats because the hooks are like up high. So putting hooks down low will help with that. And I want to put a bar in Ivani's room so she can hang up her dresses and things like that. And things like that and things like that. Anyway, we will see how it all works out, what we actually have time to get done. Every day is a waiting game, you never know. But yeah, I'm doing good except for the sleeping part. Ugh, my back hurts sometimes in the middle of the night, like I said earlier, and I don't know, I just feel like your body is just like I don't know, it wakes you up even if you were sleeping good or whatever. I don't know, I don't get it. But it's just kind of how it has always been at the end of all of my pregnancies. And I just feel like I've been really intentional all summer with like establishing good routines and systems that work for our family. And that's like a gift to my future self too. I wish I could say I have all my videos ready to go and just sitting there. I still have a couple videos to finish editing yet. Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna work out. I even have brands attached to a few of them. So hopefully I can get my ducks in a row here. Oh man, am I stressing you guys out? I feel like I'm stressing myself out just thinking about this. Like the baby could come anytime. Like you don't know. Anyway, I think that's about all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Check out Kasori down below if you are looking for an air fryer or you need to gift an air fryer to someone. Love it. I think you guys will too. Guess this is the end, folks. Wow. I'm feeling a little emotional all of a sudden thinking through the whole path. I remember it feels like yesterday I just told you guys and now here we are. Actually, I think you'll see me next week in another video, still pregnant because I filmed a what I eat in a day video. So that should be pretty interesting too. Yeah, lots and lots of recipes in that one. So check it out. I'll see you all then. Bye everyone.